Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo, and today I'm inviting you guys inside with me to do a little decorating for Easter. So I'm going to show you what I have to work with, and then we'll work on a couple different areas. So I want to give you guys a quick look at what I've picked out of my Easter bin to use this year. I already decorated for spring and I'm loving it, so I'm just going to be adding bits and pieces of Easter, some bunnies and a few signs. This one is a banner from Ross a few years ago, and then a few other things I've collected. The Easter and the welcome sign are both Big Lots finds, and my DIY carrots. These pillow covers I'm pretty excited about. I got these on Amazon, and I think it's a set of 3. So let's get those out and see how they look on the pillows. I'm in love. So I just wrestled a few of my pillows into my new covers. There's actually 4 of them. This is a really heavy canvas, actually. These are really nice. I found them on Amazon. If I can find the link, I will definitely put it below for you guys. I love how it already goes with this pillow that I just kind of always have out, and with my Easter banner. So now let's find a place for everything. So here's a little bit of the before. I'm actually not sure what I'm gonna do over here, so this will be interesting. I'm sure you guys are familiar with what I did. It was part of my spring home tour. Lots of lemons and black and white. Now let's get started. Let me show you guys what we have going on so far. I'm liking it. I'm not there to loving it yet. Let me show you. So having a hutch with the background being black can be a little difficult because you do have to kind of use color to make things pop. And what I'm thinking is that I do love having my banner up here, but it does kind of hide smaller things. So I think I'm gonna flip-flop what I have on this shelf with what I have here and see if I like that any better. All right guys, here is the finished product of my hutch. So I did swap a lot of my items from my living room, just bring them into my hutch and rearrange them. Over here I decided to swap my lemon wreath for this one that I had in the living room. Brings in all that green. And then after playing around with my shelves quite a bit, this is what I came up with. Down below, I ended up bringing the tins on your left from the top of the cupboard and adding a little wreath on top of my saucers. And then I'm so glad that I came across this little crate at Target for $5. I had forgotten all about it and my DIY eggs, so I swapped the wreath that I had in there, and I think it's just right. It's just a little bit lighter, you can see it a little better. And then for the bunny cloche, I added some moss and I just took away the tin it was in, kind of covered up the bunny. On top, I brought in my cement bunny from my garden and a Happy Easter sign I've had a few years, along with my little thrifted planter that I had in the living room, as well as my little banner. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. So now that we've got the hutch all squared away, we're in the living room. I've been playing around with a few things, but I'm going to turn the camera around so we can work on the mantle. So I definitely want to change this area on my little $5 dresser, but I really like this, so I'm thinking about moving that up to my mantle and then changing a few of the things that I have up here. Probably reusing a lot of the greenery, and we got to find a place for all my bunnies. So I do like the plants over here, but I think I like them better without the wrought iron piece right now. And now we have to figure out how to hide these cords. I got this bunny at Walmart, I think last year, maybe the year before. I'm not in love with the signage on the back, so I just flipped it over. It's a little blemish from pulling the sticker off the price tag, but I think I can put it over here and then maybe find something a little bit taller to hide my cords. Mantle's done and I love it, so I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the finished product and then a couple more areas here in the living room. So here is the finished product of the mantle. I'm probably happiest with this area and one other in my living room. So the Easter banner definitely didn't fit where I wanted to put it, so it ended up back here. I also used my little Walmart bunny in the corner with that little garden box full of greenery to hide the TV cords. And then I used my pots out of my wrought iron piece and I just swapped it for that little $5 tray from Target. And then in this corner, I kept the dustpan and I added another Walmart bunny, egg, and lamb. And I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. After playing around with what was on my dresser, I decided to keep it like this. I just have my little egg garland wound up, changes shape every day with the kids. I brought in a birdhouse that I tend to bring out every spring and summer, and I just put some Dollar Tree floral into a little drawer that I actually found in the trash, and I put little pedestal feet on it. So that's something I love to use. It's a little trash to treasure. And then my Michael's black and white bunny. So this is my second favorite area. Over on our bench, I have another one of the bunny pillow covers with my little welcome pillow from Walmart. And this is the area that kind of has given me lots of headaches. I think I just really liked what I had here, so nothing's gonna compare switching it out for Easter. But I do have another one of my little bunny pillow covers and I pulled over my lighter throw. I brought this wreath over from on my thrifted window, and then down here I used this little thrifted cage to put all my little DIY carrots in that I made last year. And this little basket was a thrifted find. The grass around the edge was really kind of faded, so I used my hot glue gun and some moss to just add some more on top. And that's on top of my thrifted planter that I turned upside down and added that wood top to. And then over here I just have my little DIY birdhouse and a couple of bunnies, and they remind me again of my kids. I got the little one in green this year. And then over here in this corner I put the little girl with my thrifted candle holders and a few greenery pieces. So now I am way up on the ladder to show you guys what I did on this shelf. So I do have a few things that you guys have seen before. My chocolate mold bunny and lamb. This little ornamental thing in the middle is actually from my garden outside. I moved that wreath I was using in my hutch in here. And last year I did that little egg topiary. So I like it a lot better. It's really kind of light and bright and goes with what I did in the rest of the room. Here's a couple more of those pillow covers on my couch. I feel like they go really well with the color of our couch and my color scheme this year. Over on our little shoe chest, I just used a little bowl my husband apparently really likes. He said, "Oh, I really like this." And I said, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah, it usually has these really fun little beans in it." So I filled it up with jelly beans. I put some of my moss covered bunnies into my thrifted cage, and I just used some chalk on a planter that I already had and just added some excelsior and some grass. Nothing fancy, just really simple. And my husband's happy now too. So we are finished. It feels good to have that done. I'm probably still going to be playing around with this area for a little while, but you guys will have to let me know if you have any suggestions, and let me know down below. Did you like this kind of video where I kind of bring you guys along the process of decorating? And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you back very soon.